Hello, everybody. Welcome to my channel. My name is Jules, and today we're going to be talking about finding your purpose. Finding your purpose is one of the most profound and life-changing journeys that you can embark on. Have you ever felt like you're just going through the motions of life, or you wake up going to work, you scroll through social media, your phone, you eat, you sleep, you watch TV, and it's all just on repeat? There's an underlying sense that something is missing, like you're meant for something more, but you're just not sure what that is. That feeling isn't just random, it's your soul calling you to do something greater. Every single person has a purpose, but most people spend their lives chasing things that don't truly fulfill them. Things like money, status, validation, because they believe purpose is something external to be found. But in reality, purpose is something built, something discovered through action and chosen with intention. So what does that actually take for you to find purpose? And why do so many people miss out on living a meaningful life? Well, in Think and Grow Rich, one of the most powerful principles Napoleon Hill teaches is that definiteness of purpose is the starting point of all success. But he also makes a crucial distinction. Definiteness of purpose is not the same as chasing money. A perfect example of this is Charles Darwin. Darwin's father wanted him to be a doctor. He enrolled in medical school but was uninspired by his studies. Instead of following the path laid out for him, Darwin was deeply fascinated by nature. So, when the opportunity arose to join the HMS Beagle on a voyage around the world, he took it. Not because it promised riches, but because it ignited something within him. At the time, Darwin had no idea his observations would revolutionize science. He wasn't thinking about making history, he was simply following what fascinated him. Purpose is often found this way, not in the pursuit of wealth, but in the pursuit of what deeply calls to you. And this is one of the biggest misunderstandings people have. They assume that purpose means choosing something that will guarantee financial security. But the true purpose comes from passion, it comes from curiosity and contribution. And the reason so many people struggle with purpose is because they get stuck in three traps. They wait for clarity before taking action. They think they need to have it all figured out before they start. But clarity comes from movement, not from sitting still. You don't find purpose by overthinking it. You build it by following what excites you, experimenting, and seeing where it leads. They chase what looks good instead of what feels right. Many people pick a career or life path based on external validation, what's respected, what pays well, what their family expects. But if it doesn't fulfill them, they end up feeling lost despite their achievements. Another thing is people fear failure, so they never try. Pursuing purpose means stepping into the unknown. There will be setbacks, but many people avoid even starting because they're afraid they won't succeed. In Think and Grow Rich, it teaches that failure is never permanent. It's just feedback. The people who find and live their purpose are the ones who keep going despite challenges. So let's talk about the practical steps. So, how do you uncover what you're meant to do? One of the biggest mistakes people make is trying to think their way into purpose. But purpose is not just an intellectual decision, it's emotional. So you can start by paying attention to what excites you, what you naturally gravitate toward, and what sparks your interest. Charles Darwin wasn't told to become a scientist, he felt drawn to nature. Steve Jobs wasn't told to build revolutionary technology, he was obsessed with design and innovation. Your curiosity is a breadcrumb trail leading you towards something meaningful. So follow it. Napoleon Hill talks about how decisiveness is a key trait of successful people. They don't just sit around waiting for the perfect moment, they take action. So if you have an idea, pursue it. If you're interested in something, just give it a try. If you have a passion, explore that passion. Purpose isn't found in theory, it's found in doing. And if you don't know where to start, you can ask yourself, what are the books and topics or conversations I never get bored of? What challenges do I enjoy solving? If I didn't have to worry about money, what would I spend my time on? True purpose is never just about personal gain. It's also about contribution. The people who are the most fulfilled are the people who create, the ones that build, or the ones that serve in a way that helps others. In Hill's book, he emphasizes that the power of definiteness of purpose, a clear, strong goal that guides your actions, is extremely important. Purpose is not just about what you love doing, but also about how it benefits other people. So if you love writing, could you create stories that inspire people? If you love fitness, could you help others get healthier? If you love business, could you create something that improves lives? The moment that you align your skills and passions with impact, your sense of purpose skyrockets. Now, purpose is not always fun. It's not always easy. Darwin spent years researching before publishing on the origin of species. Many of the world's most successful people went through extreme struggles before reaching their breakthroughs. And here's where most people really go wrong. When they hit resistance, they think they've chosen the wrong path. But in Think and Grow Rich, it teaches us that obstacles are part of the journey. They don't mean stop, they mean keep going. Health teaches that persistence is one of the most important factors of success. Many people dabble in things but never commit long enough to see the real results. They jump from interest to interest looking for a quick success. But purpose requires depth. So if something calls to you, dedicate yourself to it. Push through the boring stages. Keep going when progress feels slow. Purpose isn't found overnight. It's earned through time, through effort, and consistency. A life without purpose feels directionless. It's why people chase distractions, social media, binge watching, material things, because they're trying to fill an inner void. But when you live with purpose, you wake up excited instead of drained. You persist through challenges because you know why you're doing it. You stop seeking approval because you're fulfilled from within. And most importantly, you become someone who creates rather than someone who just exists. So if you feel lost, if you feel stuck, if you feel like you don't know where you're going, good. That means that you're aware. And awareness is the first step towards change. So the next step, it's on you. No one is coming to hand you your purpose. No one is going to magically make your life meaningful. But you can. You have the power to create a life that excites you, that fulfills you, that gives you a reason to wake up in the morning. So do it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you found this video valuable. If you did, please hit like and subscribe and share with those that matter to you the most.